Well, hey, real estate fans, welcome back to Southern Oregon's Market Statistics. I'm Lema. I'm a principal broker at Home and Land Real Estate. Let's start with Jackson County for the week ending September 15th, 2025. Jackson County prices were up 3% year over year this week. The average residential home in Jackson County now costing $506,067. The number sold year over year were up 17% this week. 46 closings on SOMLS in Jackson County's residential market. Number of listings year over year were up 4%. There are now 934 active listings in Jackson County. We had 0 foreclosures closed this week, 0 short sales closed, but we did have $2 million closings in Jackson County, one in Jacksonville on D Street for $1 million, and one in Ashland on Hillview for $1.1 million. Josephine County prices year over year this week were down 13%. The average residential home in Josephine County now costing $426,641. The number of sold year over year in Josephine County this week were up 21%. We had 17 closings on SOMLS in Josephine County residential market. Number of listings year over year were up 16% in Josephine County this week, 490 active listings. We had 0 foreclosures in Josephine County closing this week, 0 short sales closing, and $0 million residential closings in Josephine County this week. Klamath County prices year over year were down 15% this week. The average residential home in Klamath now costing $377,836. The number of solds this week year over year in Klamath County were up 27%. There were 14 closings on SOMLS in Klamath County's residential market. The number of listings year over year in Klamath, you guessed it, they were up just like the other counties, but they were up 16% this week. 438 active listings now in Klamath County residential. They had 0 foreclosures closed in Klamath County this week, 0 short sales closing, excuse me, in Klamath County. But we did have $1 million residential closing in Klamath, which is unusual. It's usually farm and ranch, but we did have one in Klamath Falls on Vine Maple. It was new construction and it closed for $1 million. So you can see the overall trend of higher inventory is still continuing, although it is starting to plateau, in my opinion. Our prices are down in Josephine County and down in Klamath, but the number of solds are up in Josephine County and in Klamath and also in Jackson County. So if you'd like more information, if you'd like to talk about your real estate situation, you can call or text me, Alice Lema, 541-301-7980, 541-301-7980. I'm very data oriented. I'm very trend oriented. I work multiple counties and I have a lot of opinions, but they're based on the data and the trends. So give me a call, give me a text. And if you'd like to hear more about investment property, you can check out our podcast on the Home Nest for landlords. And also our podcast for this week is talking about 4 things buyers and sellers can do right now in reaction to the Federal Reserve Bank dropping the price just a little bit. But either way, we appreciate your viewership. Like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great Southern Oregon weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye, folks.